These are called scare apples. The more you terrify them, the better they taste, and their price skyrockets based on their scare level. The highest grade ones can fetch a whopping $100 million, but getting them to higher scare levels isn't easy at all. Everyone's pulling out their best tricks, machine guns, grenades, rocket launchers, you name it. But even with all that firepower, the highest scare level they could manage was only level 5. Toriko pulled out an amplification stone and let out a massive roar right at an apple, but even that terrifying shout only got it to level 27. The appraiser mentioned that only 3 people had ever gotten apples above level 90, which totally fired up Toriko's competitive spirit. He swore he'd break the record and hit the maximum level 100. A green-haired guy took a completely different approach. Instead of going all aggressive, he squatted down and just started rambling to one of the apples. The apple got so bored it fell asleep. 2.5 hours later, when the apple woke up, the guy was still talking to himself. The apple couldn't take it anymore and shot straight up to level 30. A big bearded dude swung an axe at his apple, but turns out they'd become immune to that kind of scare tactic. Then this gorgeous woman stepped up. She whispered to an apple that she'd preserve it in formaldehyde for the rest of its life and put it on display in her shop for everyone to gawk at. The apple went completely stiff with terror and hit level 20. Terry the battle wolf got an apple to level 40 with just a single howl. Even the adorable little penguin managed to get one to level 25. But when Chef Komatsu tried yelling at an apple, it just looked at him with total contempt. To defend Komatsu's honor, Toriko channeled all his strength into his right hand and threw the most powerful punch he'd ever thrown, stopping just 1 centimeter from the apple. The sheer force of it nearly blew away everyone watching. The poor little apple passed out cold from fear. But even that terrifying punch only got the apple to level 50, and once an apple faints, it loses all its value as food. Toriko sighed, realizing he still had a long way to go in his training. Just then, the appraiser found an apple on the ground. He took a bite and discovered it had hit level 80. He figured there must be some hidden master in the crowd. Turns out, the bearded guy had gotten so fed up with the apple's contemptuous looks that he just dropped his pants and farted right at it. That stink attack is what got the apple to level 80. When the bearded guy found out, he was thrilled, but everyone else completely lost their enthusiasm, because honestly, the method was just too disgusting. After all, who'd want to eat an apple that's been attacked by a fart?